Hi all, welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to firstly apologise for my voice. I've been a bit croaky as I've been under the weather all week. I wasn't actually sure if I was going to be able to run this morning. However, I pulled on my big boy pants, jumped in the car and went to Burnham and Highbridge parkrun, which is in Somerset, just 30 minutes from my home. Burnham Park Run is one of my favourite park runs as both my PB is there and more importantly, there's no mud. Here is my previous runs at Burnham. I've ran here 12 times before, making this my 13th run, 474th park run. My PB on the course was on the 13th of May 2023 in a time of 17:32. Burnham Park Run is run around the Apex Park, which is where it starts, and runs out to Burnham Seafront Promenade. It's just a single loop. It's mainly flat with some small inclines and is either tarmac paths or stony paths. The conditions today were almost perfect, with the temperature being around 8 to 10 degrees, close to no wind, and the sun was shining. As you can see from the start, I didn't start very fast or right at the front of the run, and as my breathing wasn't great, decided to see how I'd get on later in the run. So after the horn sounded, I was around 14th position. Before the run started, I thought that I would probably do well if I ran a sub 20, and that would have been a good result for me. It was also my birthday yesterday, and my wife bought me a new heart rate monitor. Don't worry, it was something that I asked for. This new heart rate monitor is by Coros and sits on your arm rather than around your chest or wrist. I have to say I found it far more comfortable than the chest straps, and I think it's less likely to have slipping malfunctions that I used to get all the time with the chest one. So Chris, the chap on my left, is a regular at Burnham, and I know that he is normally quicker than me, and his PB is a sub 17. So the aim is just to run with him for a bit, see what happens. Chris is currently in 7th place, and I'm in 8th place. Sorry, make that Chris is in 6th, and I'm now in 7th. Chris now moves into 5th place, and I'm in 6th. In this little down and up section, I threw a bit of pace in, and Chris didn't really react, so I thought maybe he's not pushing that hard this week. So I take 5th place and set my sights on going after 4th. I was quite surprised how quickly I've caught 4th place. I wonder if he started too quickly, but I caught him and passed him and moved into 4th place myself. As you can see here, the 3 podium places are quite a bit in front of me, probably about 70-80 metres, but we've only done 1k, 4k to go, there's plenty of time to catch them. So as you can see here, we're just heading onto the path that runs alongside the River Bew. This path goes all the way down to the promenade. I've caught 3rd place. I don't mess around going past. I try and go past strong, straight past, and move on towards 2nd place. I think this chap in 2nd place kept surging, because every time I got close, he seemed to sort of surge away. But I think I finally got him. I could see he's slowing down. So I injected a bit of pace as I went past and took second place. And now, can I get first today? So this turn is the furthest point away from the run, and once you go round this turn, you head back to the finish. I definitely thought that he had slowed or he was being tactical. If you look at my heart rate in the top left, I'm on 171, which is only 5 or 6 beats away from my max, so knew that I couldn't push much more, especially given illness this week, but decided to go past and see what happens. So here we go. I go past. I surge and push as hard as I can. And if you look at the top left, my heart rate goes up by another 2 beats. I know I'm not going to be able to hold this very long. I surge to try and get away, just to test the water really, to see what happens. He's gone with me. So having led for probably only 100 metres, he comes back through again. And the question is now, am I going to be able to stay with him? I now feel this slipping away. It's not going to be a first place for me today. It's not necessarily that he's increased his speed, it's that I've definitely slowed. So almost there. This left turn now takes you down to the finish. It's about half a K left to go. And he absolutely kicks. I have no response in my legs whatsoever. So here we go. Here's the official result. So first place was Mathers in a time of 18:20. I was in second place in 18:30, a full 10 seconds down on him in the end and a minute off of my PB. And in third place was Simon Denson with an amazing time and another PB for him in 18:54 and an age grade of 81:31. Well done, Simon.